Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Saturday, Super Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. So I've got a very powerful channeled message to give you today, but before I do that, I just want to show you the cards I'm going to bring in. I'm going to bring in today, to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey, the Sacred Light Oracle deck. I'm also going to bring in this gorgeous deck, Angel Connections. I love this deck, it's so beautiful. So we're going to bring this deck in as well. I'm going to bring in some tarot. And I'm going to bring in Guardian Angel Inspiration by Sandra. So I'm going to use these four decks to connect with the energy. But they're giving me a very clear channel reading already to give to you. So if you've been experiencing any problems with your drains, maybe your drains have been blocked, or maybe your kitchen sink is blocking, or your pipes are bursting, or you're having issues. But I feel it's more drain blockages. So maybe your outside drain is blocked, you don't even know why. You're thinking, why is it doing that? What I'm connecting with is, it's about things bubbling up. You know, I've spoke about for a while that your person is going to blurt something out. It's going to come out very quickly and very fast and very unexpectedly. And right now it's like it's all bubbling up. So imagine a drain is all bubbling up. Everything's been bubbling up inside and then it starts overflowing. Things are going to start overflowing. So I feel, for example, if they're in a karmic situation, they're going to start overflowing. So they may well just blurt something out, or they may have an argument, or the truth's going to come out. Something's going to come out in that situation, because it's only so long it can carry on bubbling up and bubbling up and bubbling up until it starts overflowing. And it's the same with you. There's only so long they can keep everything inside before it just comes out. So things are bubbling up. So I feel this is a huge sign, blocked drains especially, of blocked emotions, repressing emotions, hiding feelings, keeping things stuck down, and also them wanting change. So the blockage is a sign that they are blocking their intuition, they're blocking their happiness, they're blocking things from moving forward in their life. They're really sabotaging everything the universe is offering to them by remaining stuck where they are, or not allowing themselves to speak up or face truth. So I definitely feel the universe is on this. And the most powerful thing is they're going to, there's going to be a rebirth, there's going to be a change. So if you're seeing blocked drains, that's one part of it. The other part of it is worms, wiggly worms. So if you're seeing worms, okay, like earthworms, garden worms, worms that wriggle around, like when you unearth soil and maybe you are planting something in the soil, or you are, you've got your weeder in there and you move the soil and then all the worms come up. If you're seeing worms, that's a huge sign of rebirth. It's a huge sign of something coming back to life. It's a huge sign of regeneration. Because really the worms help the soil to create the new things, like the seedlings and the little buds that grow into flowers and the bulbs, things like that. So, and it's all a message about where we are right now in this energy of spring, things springing up, things coming back to life, resurrection with Easter time. So there's a lot of healing taking place as well. There's healing energy taking place. So I feel if you're seeing both, it's huge, because it's showing you there is going to be a huge ending. There's any blockages are going to be released, because Archangel Nathaniel is already blasting things out of the way. The wood snake is already releasing things. And then there's going to be a huge movement towards a new beginning. So this could really symbolize a karmic ending and then a new beginning, a fresh start. I'm not just talking either in, karmic situations with people. This could be job changes or challenges or financial issues. There's going to be a big release of something here. And I feel you may be shown that through blocked drains, burst pipes, issues with your sink backing up or something like that, and then worms. And you may see these things in your own reality, or you may see them in film or on social media, or maybe something just pops up and it's about getting your drain unblocked. Maybe it's for a plumber. Or you see these worms, earthworms, wiggly worms, garden worms, however you see worms. So it's a huge sign of rebirth coming in, which is really powerful. And the way the angels showed this to me is, all of a sudden, out of the blue, my kitchen drain started backing up. And I'm like, what's going on? It's not even connected with my house. It's apparently there's few houses run into that drain. So I've had to have the water board to come out and clear it all out. The water board had to come and do it. It was nothing to do with me directly or our house. It was the water board had to come in. So, there was like a huge cleansing coming. So, and I asked the angels, I prayed on this, what's going on. And then they showed this to me, why they channeled it through this way. And then the worms come. Because obviously if there's water on the path, the worms come out. And so it's a sign of rebirth. So what I want to show you actually, before I carry on, let me just grab my phone because I forgot this. And I actually Googled some stuff as well to read you because it's so powerful. Okay, so I want to read you this out, screenshot some things, because obviously that's what the angels channeled to me. And then I wanted to just double check. So it says, just as a drain needs to be clear for water to flow, a blocked drain can symbolise a blockage in energy flow, leading to a feeling of being stuck or unable to move forward. Now, doesn't that sound like the divine masculine? That's what they do, some of them. I'm not saying all of them do this, but many of them feel stuck. They feel unable to move forward. They go into fear. And they feel overwhelmed, and then they go into fear of failure, lack of progress, and they go into pain. It says a blocked drain can also represent feelings where they're overwhelmed by responsibilities or tasks. And that can also be how they feel in their life. They feel like they've got responsibilities, things they've got to do. And that can also stop them from moving forward. So ultimately, this blocked drain is a symbol of the stagnant emotions because they're not opening up or letting them come out. The blocked energy flow because they're not allowing themselves to be with you, or a feeling of being overwhelmed or stuck in a particular situation requiring a release or change, whether this is a job change or they're in a relationship they need to release, or they just need a change in general, whatever it is. It's all bubbling up, okay? So a blocked drain can represent emotions that are not flowing freely, which will lead to feelings of blockage, frustration, or resentment. And that's exactly what they go through. So the worms come in as a sign of renewal and regeneration. It says worms are often associated with the earth and its cycles, symbolising the natural process of decay and regeneration. So this is like the death card in the tarot, an ending for a new beginning. So it also says worms represent personal growth and transformation, as they are seen as a part of the natural cycle of life and death, and worms are integral as a part of the world. So again, this is a huge sign that they're doing the work. They're doing the work, no matter how things seem, and that's what you need to know. So if things are blocked, stagnant, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're getting fed up with things, but you start seeing worms, that's a sign that they're on their way. So whereas we see the eagle or we see the stag or we see other signs and synchronicities, this is what they're giving me to share with you right now, because it's a huge symbol of a new beginning. So let's bring in the cards then. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what's the energy around you today? What's the energy coming in around you today? So that's a reading in itself. That's what I need to share with you today. But I want to do the cards and see what the energy is like as well. So what's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the connection itself? What's the energy around the connection itself? And what's the energy or the guidance, the angel guidance coming through for you today? What's the angel guidance coming through for you? What's the angel guidance coming through for them? And what's the angel guidance coming through for the journey today? They all show me a mind 555 because obviously that's a huge symbol of change. So what's the energy around you today? The energy around you, jump straight out, got 3 cards there. And yeah, gone back in. What's the energy around them? 1 card. And what's the energy around the journey today, please? The energy around the journey. Thank you, thank you. And then what's the guardian angel guidance for you today? What's the message coming through for you from your guardian angels? What's the message from their guardian angel? Quite a few cards. I'm going to take them to see what comes out, because I feel their guardian angels, their guides are communicating with them very clearly right now. So what's the guidance for the journey? Straight out. But I am feeling for the journey, it's blocked drains and worms, okay? So the message for you from your guardian angel is your body is a very important and beautiful vessel. Look after it well. So make sure you are looking after yourself today. Giving your body what it needs, whether it's rest, whether it's hydration, good food, time for yourself, meditation, calming your energy, whatever it is that you need. And maybe you are deciding to make some changes in your own body right now because maybe you feel like your own body is backed up. Blocked drains can also be a symbol of things like constipation, just feeling bloated. So maybe you're thinking, I want to release something, or water retention, or, feeling that way. So maybe you're thinking, I want to release something from my diet or from my energy field. These are all signs of change. Your guardian angel is saying, choose to feel good every day and always align your will to divine will. So you have a choice how you feel every day, remember. So you choose if you're feeling good or you're feeling bad. You choose how you feel, negative or positive. So choose good thoughts no matter what's going on. Make that your choice. And make it your choice to transform yourself, to look after yourself, to be kind and loving to you. Because it's the end of a cycle here. So the end of a cycle in your life is going to lead to better times, okay? And again, you've got the numbers there, 666. So this is a message for you to look beyond the ego, to look beyond the physical world, to look beyond, because I feel there needs to be balance in your connection. And that's really what you are working on right now, because you're releasing that need to overgive or try or chase. You're being asked to release those things. So if you feel like you are constantly chasing, constantly trying, constantly giving to them, and you feel drained and you've had enough, you're being reminded by heaven to look after you, to give back to you, to fill up your own cup now. And that's what you are trusting the universe to bring in, balance. So you're not overgiving. So instead of you reaching out to them, you allowing them to reach out to you. Or instead of you sending a message and then sending another one, let them reply to you. Let them make the move, because they will come back to you. This is a sign of that reunion coming in. The message, you got the rainbow. So until they come back in, you're being protected. And I feel this is also what you're realising right now. There is a protection there. So if you think about it, blocked drains, things backing up, it's not very nice. So they're in a bit of a volatile energy right now. So you're being protected from that. So the angels say rainbows are special gifts from the angels. They are spreading their magnificent light as a bridge to guide you past your troubles and onto the next level of your journey. So you're being prepared for the next level of your journey, which will be equally balanced. It will be equally give and take. It will be equal give and take. And we've got the angelic realms here. It says it's a team effort, clarity, validation, patience. So your angels are there to help and assist you, to bring in support, angelic help. You may see 444. So the angels are helping you to be patient. They're helping you to feel validated. So you don't need your person to validate you to feel good, because the angels validate that through your very existence. The angels show you through signs and synchronicities, through the guidance that gives clarity to you, that helps you to know that this is a team effort, that they have to put their work in too. That it's not just for you to give, they also need to give. It's not just for you to receive, they need to receive. And they are learning how to do that through self-worth. So this is definitely the angels saying, we're with you. This is a team effort. You're not on your own. So you're being reminded in this card to pray, to give it to God, and to have faith that your journey is being protected. Now, the guidance for them today is we've got language of light. And this is really beautiful because this says rediscovery. And that's absolutely what they're doing. They're rediscovering themselves right now. They want to be able to communicate. And what I'm connecting within this is they are dreaming about you very vividly. Remember, we spoke about that yesterday. Vivid dreams, crazy dreams, lucid dreams, intense dreams. Because in dreams, they're able to explore their true self and they're able to connect with you in that true way. And we've got cosmic wave as well. It says new friendships, preparation, custodians. So I'm feeling with this, making the right decisions, deciding what to do in their physical world, working out things, finding a plan. This can also be things like custody of kids, divorce, working out how to sort out legalities like financial things they may be tied into, property documents, things like that, disputes. And friendships, it says new friendships. This is people coming into their life who can help them. So I'm not saying like, oh, they're going to have a whole new range of friends. This is more about them realising now what they're doing, taking the mask off, speaking their truth, doing things the right way, recognising that they are connected with Source, going through a spiritual path. The doorway is opening. So it says you might find yourself inspired. So they are feeling inspired right now to make changes. And they may find themselves inspired to look up at the clouds because there's an angel in all its glory watching over them. So the angels are watching over them. And the angels are guiding them. Now I'm seeing this also as them receiving signs through clouds or through things they physically see. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your strength guiding them. And what I'm also saying in these cards is you taking off your mask, you being authentic, the way that you are, that you have power. And you give them power to be their authentic self. So you're giving them strength and power just by being you. And that's how they see you. So I also feel this is how some of them see you. Very strong, very independent. That can also intimidate them as well. Because sometimes they don't feel worthy of you. Because they're thinking, wow, you know, you're so strong, independent, magnificent. You could get anybody. Why me when I've got all this baggage, all this drama, all this chaos? So you inspire them. You know, and they see you as very beautiful, very, you know, just intense with the way you are as a person. And they want to come in the right way. So the angels are watching over them. So it says only hold on to what aligns with your highest truth. So they are recognizing more and more they've got to release things in their life, things that don't serve them. And you don't have to be doing all the time meditation, stillness, rest, just being. So they're recognizing they don't have to be on the go all the time or distracting themselves all the time or doing jobs all the time or going to work all the time. They need time out to think and breathe and be. And they think about you all the time. And sometimes what they do is they distract themselves with other things, jobs, DIY, decorating, going to work, going for a drive, whatever it is, so that they aren't thinking about you. But they can't help it anyway because they're thinking about you all the time. They just need to make time for you. And that's what they're recognizing more and more. So by taking time for themselves, they're realizing that they can make time for you because it's in the times that they have for themselves. They're realizing, I don't want to be here. I don't want to keep doing this. I want to be where I want to be, which is with you, the divine feminine. And God sees, hears, understands and loves you. So they're recognizing more and more that God does love them. That God will love them even if they make a change. Even if they move on from a karmic partner. Even if they get divorced or they, you know, move away from the kids or whatever they do. They're starting to realise that they can choose themselves because they are enough and they are worthy. So I feel this is really about them recognising that they have the power to choose themselves. And they're doing that by living in the present moment more to bring peace into their life. So again, I feel it's all this emotion that's building up inside, which because they're blocking themselves, remember, from happiness because they're thinking about what other people think, they're worried about what God thinks. Worrying, are they going to get judged or punished because they're not honouring their commitments if they make a decision to change or whatever they're doing. So I feel they are really realising that they can change their life. So the energy around the journey is, this is for both of you, let go of all fears and worries and be joyful. There's no room here for struggle or stress. We've got the Empress, which is you, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is them putting the work in. You're both doing the work. They know who you are. From them recognising their own truth, they know fully that you're the one they belong with. And you know that too. So, and this is also you working on your dreams and goals also. You know, you're not just waiting around, you're doing you. And we've got the Ascension Flame. So there's an ascension period taking place. So yes, this can be physical ascension, but it's really preparing for the next phase of your journey, which I'm connecting with, is actually with the journey manifesting and shifting into this phase of breathing and moving and transforming. So it's like it's alive. The energy is alive. So this is liberation, a sense of greater purpose, high expectations. So obviously it's great to have high expectations, but don't hold on to how it should be. Let God transform everything the way it needs to be. And the angels have so many ways to communicate with you, and your person has so many ways to communicate with you. When the same song keeps reoccurring through your day, there's a reason, so listen carefully. So messages and music from your person, from your angels, from your guides. And witnessing a shooting star across the night sky is always an uplifting experience. We know it's more than just a momentary gift from the spiritual world. It's a promise of profound change to come. So you may see a shooting star, you may hear a song that shows you a change is coming, you may see 555, you may see the worms, you may have a blocked drain or a backed up sink, or your pipes burst. I was going to say your purse burst, your pipes burst. It's all a sign of change. And there is a song about a shooting star as well. It's a 90s song, a shooting star across the midnight sky. So you may even hear that one. But you're going to be shown in many, many ways what's coming. So because we've had messages and music as well, I'm going to bring in my decks, the messages from Music Oracle. They hope in their heart that you can forgive them for all the things that they've said and all the things they've done to cause you pain. In spiritual truth, remember, there are lessons being taught to you on a very great level, a very deep level from a place of love, because your twin flame is your greatest teacher. Forgiveness heals. And this is a sign for you of impending commitment. It says your person intends to return to you and be with you forever. And that's why you're seeing worms. They want to be back in your life this time for good. So you may hear songs about coming back together, being back in your life for good. That's take that back for good. You know, you may hear songs about forgiveness, about healing, about marriage, about coming together. These are all signs of what's to come. So if you hear a song today, a specific song that relates to you or resonates with you, what does that song mean? Yeah, it means they want to reach out to you and they want to take you on a romantic trip or a romantic date or a romantic outing, or they want to spend some time with you to get romantic with you. And this in many ways is about sensuality as well as getting jiggy with you. But they want to reach out and tell you how they feel. They want you to know that you're the one that stirs their heart and their soul. And when those worms are stirring around, it's bringing in a new beginning. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.